Oh, look at all those big wigs. It's a CJ marathon right now on the Justice is Blind server, so there's a lot of wigs here. Just like I don't exactly know what they're doing, honestly. I mean, they're here. Like, look, they're waking up, so they're here, but I don't know what they're doing. Just I don't know what they're what exactly they're trying to do. This is the first marathon I've done with Justice is Blind 2, so I'm probably just out of the loop. Was that 887? Oh, I see. They're waiting for more. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, go with these guys. All right, I see. They were waiting for more people to come into the doors. Okay, I see. And they're gonna be like, okay, now that we have a goal group here, now we're gonna decide who's gonna go where. Okay. Wow. Okay. So they're all 50s on level 1. Wait, I want to get a picture of that. Sorry, I want a picture of that. Okay. That's really. Is this a max tier? I think it might be. It might be a max tier. Maybe one below max tier. Maybe me being a bottom tier ruins that. Let's see though. Alright, so I haven't seen this cutscene in a long time. I haven't done a CJ in a long time in general. Especially a max tier CJ. I'm pretty good at multi-tuning them. When Clash still had them, I did CJs on both Clyde and Jake at the same time. Every single I maxed until I maxed Lawbot. I did all the 80 CJs maxing Lawbot on just Jake and Clyde. Well, I didn't do just Jake and Clyde. Like there were other people there, of course, but I multi-tuned all of them. So I'm pretty good at multi-tuning it, but I've never actually done it. I think I might have done it on TTR a long time ago before I got banned. But you need permission. You need to get permission from Justice is Blind staff to run to. So I'm just gonna do solo for now, and I'll focus. And I'll do all that later. Okay, so... Oh, is it 3 fogs? I think it might be... Yeah, 3 fogs, okay. I was gonna say, we could have another strategy, but maybe not. Maybe the specific combination of cogs is gonna work for that. First, I was wondering why they used tune-up, but then I realized maybe they need to stun for that throw or something. Okay, so 2 fogs works. Yeah. Alright, cool. Sometimes I'm like worried about choosing because then we could choose at the same time, and we either use too many fogs, we waste a fog, or we use too little and then we get attacked. Okay, so we might be able to use the fog. No, I was gonna say an organic foghorn, a normal trunk, and then we can hit the 12 and the 11 because that'll take out the 8s. Yeah, there we go. That combination will take out the 8s. Now we can just finish off the 12 and the 11. That's one organic sound strategy I know about. It's probably not used all too common because it kind of calls for the fact that you have level 8s and like a level 12, I suppose. If you have a level 10s, you might as well just use two more trunks, honestly. But if you have the specific combination, then yeah, go ahead and just take out the 2 8s and then take out the higher cards after that. Yeah. In my opinion, organic sound always works best if like 3 or 4 people in your group have it. So if you're the only one with it, there are still some strategies you can do with it, but for the most part, I'd say other organics are better than it in that case if you're the only one with organic sound. I think this person has organic sound too, right? Yeah, you also have organic sound. There you go. I don't have any organics right now. I'm still thinking it over. Also, I need to get my level 7 stat because I went sad. But went sad in a field in a 3-star field office. I don't have unites, so I can't save myself. But I haven't been needing to use them except that one time. So. Nine, 11, 10, 11. Okay. Again, I think 2 foghorns, honestly, will do it. Yeah. I keep thinking you can like click on their panel and like see how many they have left. I'll do that. Okay. I think this is your 2nd foghorn. Oh, it's right here. You have fogs left. Yeah, you have fogs. Okay, 12, 10, 12, 8. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to. Look, if I had organic trap, I could just take out the. Wanna do that? Really? I don't think we should sound, but I suppose it might work out. Okay, let's sound. Fine. oh, I. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay. Yeah, maybe I was thinking maybe like we just don't sound we lure them. Okay, that works too. Foghorns. You don't have to waste a foghorn to take out the 12. Okay, that's fine. 2 foghorns instead of 3. I think that's a better strategy. Okay. That was my last foghorn though. Might have been Vulpix's last foghorn. Yeah, it was. Okay. 8, 11, 10, 8. I like it when there's the lowest cog. I said this in the CEO. I like it when the lowest cog possible, an ambulance chaser in a CJ or a downsizer in a CEO, appear in the boss. Okay, that's not organic. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I'll learn that. Fine. Okay. Like how we all use trap just so it goes like young Droop. Oh, and it missed. The mouse here, young Droopster could have just used a storm cloud on that level 8, but using just a bunch of traps, considering probably we'll need all the traps anyway, it makes it go a little bit faster because they would have all died at the same time. And it missed anyway, so now we're wasting a lot of time. Not every day you see an ambulance chaser attack in a CJ. Alright, well that will... yeah, very good. Yeah, that'll take out all the cogs, okay. Let's just do another TNT, watch them all explode. Yay. You're almost healed all the way. You are healed. You are not healed. Okay. CJ is also the only boss where you can't find the fat cogs in the cog round. You can only find fat cogs in the jury round where you're using the cannons. Well, they had an ambush chaser too. That's funny. Yeah, so because bottom feeders are the only fat Lawbot, and they're tier 1, and so you can't find them in the actual CJ battle. And the lowest cog that can be lawyers in the final round, it can be as low as a bloodsucker, and so you can't find bottom feeders there either. So, but bottom feeders can fly down onto the jury when you're on the cannons. So that's kind of funny, yeah. So if you really want to include every single cog, let a bottom feeder fly down and don't take over his seat and just get 11 tunes. But I never really seen anyone ever really care for that. Oh yeah, also, CJ can slap. You can make the CJ slap. Oh wow, these tunes are actually... Oh, okay. A lot of these tunes are older than me. Because this is a really old tune. So, in the order of the cannons, in the canon round usually depend on how old your tune is, or how old your account is. This account was made pretty early on in Tunan's life. Tunan's life. Like, I think like the first week of beta, I think. But still, a lot of the students still managed to, sorry. A lot of these students on the right of me still managed to be older than me, it looks like. Okay, usually I'm usually being on the far right actually doesn't give you, it doesn't give you a very good angle because you have to turn left and up. But I'm literally facing right towards the chairs, so all I have to do is just aim up and hope I get it. I don't have to realign by going to the right a little bit to compensate for the stand also going backwards a little bit. Oh wait, it's 20. Okay, wasn't paying attention to the time. Yeah, it was 20 when I fired my shot. Okay. Can I get some bonus weight, maybe? Tactical to still chairs. Okay, I'm gonna get that bottom here, or whatever. Okay. People just stealing chairs. Alright, I got one chair. No bonus weight on that. Okay. Yeah, people just start stealing chairs once all the cogs. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so there's no bonus weight. I mean, honestly, I didn't really have to do much, did I? I wasn't paying attention very much, but I didn't really have to be paying much. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Ow. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, this is one below max tier because typically there's also a lawyer right here, over here where I'm looking over here. But the bottom feeder, it didn't work out that way. Also, I still remember where exactly I'm supposed to stand to dodge all the gavels. I can be right next to the scale and not be hit by any of the gavels. I still remember this exact spot. I would stand here with Clyde and Jake on Clash whenever we had like a really high tier CJ, and just go, just start shooting the pan. And higher tier CJs go by a lot quicker than low tier CJs because people have bonus weight. Your evidence is way, well, first of all, your evidence weighs more in general, and you have bonus, and other people have bonus weight for seeding more tunes. And then if you manage to stun all the lawyers, which I don't know why we're not doing that, there we go, and we did it. It doubles again, so yeah. Go to jump to dodge the evidence coming from the cogs. I need to aim low. I need to aim. You know what? If I stand right next to the skill here, I'll just barely dodge the gavel that was right behind me. You look how fast it's going down. Already almost dead. There we go. That was the quickest skill round I've ever seen. And I haven't even done like CJ in a really long time either. I'm gonna get a couple of my 7s back, because I didn't have any, so... Or it didn't go because I didn't get any points from it, but I still earned the geyser. I noticed that before. That even though if you don't earn any points, if you're missing the level 7 and you have 0 to go, it's gonna give it to you even if it doesn't like specifically tell you that you got it. And it goes back to 500 as well. Okay, let's see. So I've never actually been able to see his new dialogue about him telling you how many you got, because I kind of stopped doing CJs when they updated this, and again, I got banned, so I never actually got a chance to see it. I know Tuniversal made it so that he will show you the cog gallery entry for the cog, to tell you which ones he got. Okay. before Mr. Hollywood, Cog 7. Summon a single Mr. Hollywood. No, that's good, I think. I would prefer to summon a Cog over a building, and typically you're not going to get invasions unless it's like a max, like highest max tier, you know? So I'll take that, I'll take that. So that's my first Cog summon, yay. It's a Mr. Hollywood. Nice, alright, cool. Great, now I think I want to go on Joy Roll and do a low tier. I'm sorry, do a low tier CJ just to see how much longer. Kind of just to prove my point that low tier CJs take a lot longer in the skill rounds than higher tier CJs. Let me see. Is there a CJ for me to join though? Is the question. Let me see. So there you go. Okay. Okay. There is one that has 8 out of 8 already though. I need this anyway. Okay. Issue is lagging a bit. Yeah, that's profession. Okay. Alright, well has big, it'll add big wigs in anyway. Maybe I'll wait for the next one then. Alright. Well, oh, there's another one in Blam Canyon. Oh, those guys are lower guys. Wait. Alright, no mind. I'm gonna join that one. I'll be right back. Also, I kind of didn't really mention this or really think about it at all. I haven't actually been in Lobby headquarters since the last CJ too. Not the last CJ I just did in this video. The CJ I've done before that, which was a long time ago. I've been there in Universal before, but like, you know, it doesn't feel the same. It's literally the exact same place, but still, it just doesn't feel the same because it's not the same shit. Lobby headquarters is the tracks and everything, and he's also a level 1 bottom gear. I've never done a CJ on this guy, even though he's had his lava suit for a really, really long time. This isn't going to be a tier 1, I don't think, but it's going to be still a low tier. It might actually be tier 1, actually. We have 2 level 50s though, is the thing. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. $250 is illegal, everyone else is low. It might be a tier 2, like a... I don't actually know how many CJ tiers there are, but we'll say the second tier. So, one above the lowest tier. I might go another one at Clyde. He's a double talker. No, he's... I actually don't know what suit he is. He might be an ambulance chaser, but I actually can't remember. I don't think he can see. Yeah, he can't see. He just admitted right there he can't see. He didn't say he can't. Well, he didn't specifically say I can't see, but he did say he's blind, so. Like every boss, the cogs are exactly the same no matter what the tier is. Start with 312s. Wow, I've never seen that before. Alright, so start. Okay, no one has organic sound. Okay. Yeah, it's typically the people in the partner servers that have organic sound. If you're in a random group, you're probably not gonna find as many people like that. Alright, there's a 12. Are we gonna use 3 fogs just because of the 12? I don't think we should. Should we get tank? Well, we'll have to. Oh, whatever. It's not the end of the world. We don't have to rely on sound the whole way through. In fact, there's probably gonna be other times where like we get like a bunch of 9s and we'll have an 11, in which case, yeah, we'll use some sound and then we'll use a single hit candy. So, but again, this is a group of randoms. Typically, their strategy is just sounding it. But when you have like more experienced people, like the 750s I did, usually their strategies are a bit more convoluted than that. So, well, actually, 2 fogs and 2 cakes will do it. Honestly, let's not waste a foghorn. There we go. Yeah. In this case, yeah, we don't have to. So again, a trunk, 2 fogs. That you that said it? It is you that said it. Okay. A trunk, 2 fogs, and a birthday cake on the 12 will kill him. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, 12, 11, 11. Alright, I think 3 fogs. We should sweep. Oh no, 2 people are out of fogs. We can't do that. Okay. We could tank them, or we could just lure. We're luring. Okay. Oh yeah, you should take one of the 12s. Great. Okay, yeah. The organic trap, people. Taking out a 12 in a single hit. Technically, Toontanny can do that too, but really kind of needs a stun if you want that to work. Yeah, organic Toontanny. Alright, 11, 12, 9. Okay. Out of fog. Out of fog. I think you again should just hit that 12 with your organ. There you go, yeah. Alright, I'll just do it again. Whatever. Okay, last cogs, perfect. Unless the game trolls us again like it did in that CEO. Okay, so... okay, that'll take you out. I can take you out, and then you guys... Yeah, and then you guys gang up on the 12. Perfect. Yeah, there you go, alright. Oh. Well, at least it can't do a group attack. Maybe some other time, yeah. Almost did it damageless too. Piano? Okay. I mean, I could maybe use my doodle. Okay, I'll doodle. Eh, whatever. I mean, I could have just had Lavender heal them, but whatever. Come on, do your thing. Okay, it's a max doodle too. You know, it's a max doodle. But the chances of rollover working is only like 65%. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, when I first got it, I thought it was ugly, but the stats were really good. I was like, I can't reject you. I need a doodle like this. Looks like the other side got trolled. They got an extra cog. But we're done though. Nice. Yeah, Speak only has a 35% chance of working if it's a max Speak with a really good doodle. Rollover was only like a 65% chance. Jump is a 98 or 97% chance of working. So yeah, if you want consistent tune-up, just stick with Jump. But if you want to try risking your chances, if you want to try taking your chances for something much more, then I'd say go for Rollover or maybe even Speak or Backflip. Play Dead actually has better accuracy than Rollover, but it's a really long animation and it also does less. So people just kind of be like, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice the wasted time for just having less chances of it working. Unless you really need it, in which case I would say just use Jump. But if you really need the 14, like it needs to be 14 or else you might die, then okay, I guess Rollover would be your go-to choice for that then. Under the CJ. Look, he has a little shadow. He has a little shadow right there. Okay. Alright, I'm a little closer to the right side this time. Still have a pretty good angle for getting the chairs though. See, the other side, the other group I did it with was so confident that barely any of them actually fired before 21. Like, even before 45, barely any of them fired. They all fired at 21, we still got every single chair filled. That just shows the skill of level 50s. I'm technically a level 50 in spirit because of Jake being level 50, yet I'm still not the best at firing the cannons, and I don't even know how to stun the cogs correctly. I can't solo stun. I once got criticized for not being able to. Well, I wasn't just criticized. I was kind of insulted for not being able to solo stun as a level 50 bigwig. The main reason for that is because other people already know how to, and so I had no reason to try because other people were doing it already. I can technically solo stun if someone stuns the very last cog for me, and there's extra cogs, and they have to stun those extra. Then they have to stun those extra cogs too. But other than that, yeah, I can do the rest of the cogs on my own. Uh-oh. That double talker, guys. Oh, okay. I got three seated though. I got 11 tunes. Okay. Alright, so I think this is tier 2. Yeah, I think tier 1. No, hold on. No, this might be tier 1 actually. This might be tier 1, yeah. Gavel here. I think this gavel here, this gavel in the middle here, I don't think, oh, ow, okay. It was me being an idiot because I went to it. I think this gavel right here, I don't think that one's there in tier 1, so this might be your tier 2 CJ. I could be wrong. Hey, you guys need help? Again, I could just stun the very last cog for you if you want, and then get the stun in. Okay. I could be wrong. That gavel that I was talking about could always be there. I honestly am not sure. Okay, I got the stun. Perfect. See, look how slow this is going. Even with the doubled weight, we're still going really slow. No bonus weight. Actually, I know how to easily figure out the tier. It's how many evidence you can hold upon grabbing it from the witness stand. That is a tier indicator right there. That's what indicates what tier you're at. $34. I think 34 is the maximum, actually. So I think this might be tier 1. I could be wrong though. I could look it up after. I could just look up CJ and be like, okay, I'm pretty sure the wiki article for CJ is gonna say how much evidence for each tier. music for the CJ just doesn't really feel that climactic, really. It's really just, it's like not calm music, but it's not really intense either. It's just like, I don't know, honestly. I've always thought about this when I switched it. I don't really think this tone of music really fit the final round of a boss battle. I just don't think it does. I think it worked better, how it originally was in GTO, in the early days of GTO, where this music would play in the canon round. You would get normal boss music, scale round. However, they switched that for some reason, where the normal boss music plays in the scale round, and this music plays. The normal boss music plays in the canon round, and this music plays, well, here. You can also throw into the other pan, and like the CJ will, I think, glow green. Get it right. I can get the. There you go. Saw that? So the CJ glue. Oh, I don't think you could because of my face cam might have been. Here, I have an idea. Before the skill round ends. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. See, there you go. There you go. You definitely saw that. You definitely saw that. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't actually heal the CJ. When I did the cogs win. No, sorry, it wasn't the cogs. Oh yeah, the cogs win the skill round. My whole team was throwing the evidence into the pan, and you could see. My game lost focus for a second. I don't know why. I couldn't move. You could see that CJ was glowing green, but it wasn't actually healing him. He was just glowing green, as if the game was programmed to actually react to you throwing evidence into the other pan, but doesn't actually do anything other than make him glow green. Okay, let me search it up. You saying congrats on first CJ to me? Oh, is that to me? Oh, it's a Quacky. It's my first CJ too, guys. Quacky-chan. Okay, okay, that's cool. All right, let me see here. Maybe it doesn't say how many you get. How much evidence. CJ win. Yeah, okay, let's check. Maybe the Toontown Online wiki has it? No? It doesn't say. Okay. I think that might have been the lowest tier though. He says he finds in favor of the plaintiff. That's what happens. Everyone goes sad. You know, I don't think you lose gags. But in favor of the plaintiff and everyone dies. Yeah. It used to be the case where you don't lose gags. They didn't make an update while I was banned that made it so that if you get run over by a train or get oiled by the fountain in the boss fight headquarters, you will lose gags now. Alright. Double talker cog cement. Okay, that's actually not that bad. It's not that. It might have been a tier 2 then. I could imagine I would have gotten a tier 1 cog summon. But yeah, you can see how much slower that cog round was. Okay, but we're level 2 now, and we have a double talker summon. Yay, okay. I'm going to go on Clyde now, and I'm actually going to see if I can do another max tier CJ. And since Clyde is, I think he might be a backstabber actually, or maybe he's a double talker, or maybe he doesn't even have enough jury notices. He might be able to get a max tier CJ code. So let's see. You're back. Okay, so he does have a promotion. That's a good sign. So we have to go to Blackville and go to Lava headquarters. I actually don't know what level he is still. He is level 6 backstabber. Okay, yeah, so he became a backstabber to do one more. So I've done CJs on him before I got banned, but like I haven't done many because like I didn't really care as much about him as my main tune, but I did a couple of just not very many before I got banned. At this point, I don't really care about maxing the bosses at all. It's just too much grind. I'd rather just have fun in the game, do whatever I want, and you know maybe I'll probably just max on my own. Before I actually cared about grinding, but at this point, you know what? I'll just let the grind do itself, honestly. Okay, so I think next marathon I'm going to request to multi-tune, unless they're still going by the time I get promotion. I mean, I only need like 80 jury notices on Jake and Gyro, so I might just be able to do that real quick. But maybe next week when the next marathon, I'll just ask play, like, hey, can I multi-tune? You guys can criticize me. They said like we'll criticize you, and if you do good, then oh, is that the end of it? Their Parker tune isn't here anymore. Who's Anita summons? Maybe this AFK timed out. We'll see. Anyone inside? Oh, there's no one here. Okay, they must have ended or something. Or we're still waiting, or they could have just gone in and I have to wait a little bit. Oh, it ends at... Okay, it ends at 1 AM. It's 1 AM. Okay, it's 12:56 AM my time right now, and it ends at 1 AM my time. Okay, so I guess they're done. I'll see if there's any more groups going in, but I'll pause the recording for now to see in case anyone still wants to go in. Okay, it looks like they actually are done. I might be able to just do another CJ just HQ real fast since I'm here, honestly. Let me see. I might try to get a low tier, or maybe tier 1. I think it's harder to get tier 1 than it is to get max. I think it's harder to control getting a tier 1 than it is to control getting a max tier, but I could be wrong. I guess tier 1 and max tier might be equally as hard, but the middle ones are definitely more common. I'll pause the recording until I get a 2 niche tier group then, because it looks like Justice's blind is all done. Fine. I did my second to max tier, so you don't typically get to really admire much of the lava headquarters, because usually you're only here for DA offices and CJs. You never do anything else in lava headquarters. There are no tasks that involve going to lava headquarters unless it's for a CJ or DA office. You don't find it. Actually, okay, I think there's a task in the resistance task in the Lava Task Force that tells you to get a package here, but that's really it. You don't defeat cogs in lava headquarters. You don't go into you don't defeat cogs in lava headquarters. Even the lava suit tasks don't tell you to go to lava headquarters. You just come here for boss. That's really it. And you don't really realize just how big the area actually is. Honestly, it's something you kind of overlook, I guess. There's this random unused, like, redundant space out here for no reason at all. No cogs from over here. It's just an open space. This is this backstabber is probably the closest a cog will get to actually roaming this area. Yeah. The no cogs go behind the statue. I don't think they do at least. Yeah, they don't go. No cogs go behind the statue. The statue is really huge. You stand right next to it. Even the tallest tune, I think, unless you have big tune, can't even overcome this ledge here. No cog. Yeah, no cog really goes over here. Some cogs do like walk like here. Actually, I think a cog does walk like over here and then turns around this way, but that's really it. Yeah, so this spin doctor here, I think he might. We'll see where he goes. Let's just watch where he goes for a second. He turned a little bit. Yeah, so he kind of goes in that direction a little bit, but he doesn't go all the way to the back. There's just so much redundant space in lava headquarters. Oh, TTR did make it so that cogs roam in boss by headquarters and made it bigger. They did do the same for the DA office lobby area. Okay, so he actually goes farther than I thought. He goes a decent ways to the back actually. But look, like, who's gonna come all the way over here just to fight this cog? Unless you are in dire need of like a spin doctor or something, and the only spin doctor is right there. The only headquarters where you can find level 10s. Oh, you can find level 10s in boss by headquarters. To restate it, it's the only place besides boss by headquarters that you can find level 10s roaming around. In TTO, in Donna's Dreamland and Polar Place, you could find level 10s if there was a field office on the street. The DA office area is huge, but also even less reason for it to be so big because there are no cogs roaming around. At least Clash actually made it so cogs are around, and so there's actually a reason for it to be that big, so cogs can actually, you know, actually have so cogs actually have room to run. But even then, it's still pretty big. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Like all the elevators are just like all right next to each other. Like at least in the factory, we had the side entrance and the front entrance all away from each other. The Queenman, the Dollarman, and the Williamman are all really far from each other. The front 3, middle 6, and back 9 are all on different spots of the headquarters as well. And then here, it's just all the elevators are just right next to each other. Like that's boring. Come on. Another cool thing is that the reflection is not actually a reflection. It's literally just the model of the headquarters flipped upside down underneath the map, to mimic a reflection. That the actual model of the area, like if you open up the model of the area as like Panda 3D or something, you will actually see that it extends below the ground and upside down to mimic a reflection. I haven't actually. I don't think I entered a DA office since I got banned. I could be wrong. Maybe I have? I can't remember actually. I don't think I have. But like, I'm not going to. I just want to like. I want to see what the elevator doors look like. You never really get a chance to really really observe much of it because you're really more focused on just getting everything done. What does the elevator doors look like? Nothing. Okay, there's that. Okay. And there's like, oh, floor. Oh yeah, okay. Then there's exclusive music. You can kind of jump on that, I guess. Jump on the box. Can't jump on the box. Okay. Yeah, there's this weird elevator here that's smaller than the elevator you came out of. In fact, it's not even real. You go right through it. You just have the wall collision. What is this? Why not at least mimic the actual elevator you came out of or something? Or I don't know. Actually have an animation of you coming out of the elevator. Couch here that you can't sit on. A lamp here and everything. They got puzzles. Alright, whatever. I'll probably fix them. We have this glitchy thing here. I don't think Clash fixed this. I mean, they might have fixed it, I'm not sure. But broken thing here. You used to be able to go through the wall with it. So they made it so all wow. So the whole gray zone is just collisions. You can go inside this. You can't go inside the one on the right, but you can go inside the one on the left. Okay, yeah, they probably added collision here so you couldn't glitch past it or something. Or maybe that was always there, I don't know. But it feels... Yeah, this is weird, look at this. So I'm running like this, right? And then when I turn right, my tune like gets pushed backward. You can't notice it very well, but then when I turn back to the left, I'm back here again. What kind of collision does that? What the heck? What? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just never really had a chance to really observe much of what's in Lava headquarters. And in Corporate Clash, you can actually stand on these couches. So that's pretty funny. Oh, what? Did you see that? What is this? What kind of collision does that? It's like a force field that, like, if you walk through it the right way, you can kind of go through it, and then it pushes you. What is that texture glitch on the doors there? What the heck? There's so many weird things that, like, you don't notice because you're just trying to get everything done, that you really only notice if you're actually, like, actively observing things, you know? Look at that. Anyway, is there a CJ group up? There is, but there's kind of high suits. I'm gonna keep looking for one that's low suit. Also, I'll be back again. Well, actually, no. Before we go back. Oh yeah, here's the summons I have. I don't know how I got this one. I might have done a max tier before I got banned or something. I don't know if Justice is Blind was a thing back then, but I have a Mr. Highwood summon somehow. Even though I'm only a backstabber, I don't have very many summons. I must have done like a really high tier before, when I don't remember it. Before I got banned. Anyway. Yes, teleport away. Yeah, right here, even right here, there's like some, again, huge redundant space over here. If you do a glitch to go through walls, you can like stand on, there's like this giant thing here, wall here, actually has collision on the top of it, even though you can't actually go through it. Redundant space here, redundant space over there. Oh, actually, no, there's less redundant space over there. I don't know why. The right side of the HQ just has redundant space, just here, for no reason at all. That cog's barely, like, this is the closest the cog is gonna get to it. You might as well just wall it off. I always wonder what's in the book that he's holding, but at the same time, only Clash actually made it a real book. That right there is literally just a carving of a book. It's not actually a book. Stairs are not actually stairs. They're just slopes that are shaped like stairs. They're sloped platforms that are modeled like stairs, but they don't actually act like real stairs at all. I don't think there's anything in Toontown Written that actually acts like real stairs, where every time you get to a step, you actually move up. And then you go forward, and then up, and then forward. Yeah, I think you just go diagonally for all of them. Like, behind here, there is actually some space to walk on. Oh, and over there, too. Where those beams are. The cursor up. Where these beams are here, this one here, and this one here. You can actually stand near them, but there's collision stopping you from actually getting to them. But if you go through the wall or something, and then there actually will be collision that you can stand on right there, including like behind here and everything. There's like so much redundant space and like walkable areas that you can't even reach in the COG headquarters, especially lava headquarters. And it's really weird. Like, it's almost as if people always say that the laziness started with boss by headquarters, but I think I think it really came from lava headquarters. Look how big it is with so much redundant space, and like how the elevators are all right next to each other. And the scale around, how they're literally just throwing evidence into the scale. Like, I think they had something going with lava headquarters, and eventually just thought, you know what, I don't care anymore, let's just do this. And the boss by headquarters, they had already given up, and they're like, you know what, let's just make a giant field, and call it a day. The Toontas just defeat a bunch of version 2.0s, I don't know. Yeah, the laziness definitely started probably once lava headquarters was a concept. At that point, they're like, you know what, I give up. Let's just do whatever we want at this point. Well, yeah, and the manholes. Every HQ, including the courtyard for the EA office and the factory, has a manhole. So HQ has a purpose. So I'm going to assume that when and if they actually release Lawbot Task Force, Cashbot Task Force, and whatnot, you know, the manholes will be used for that too. Who knows when it'll come out, or if it will ever come out. Let's look for the one in the courtyard lobby. I don't think the COG lobby. Sorry, I'm drinking a slushie in the background. In between. I don't think the COG lobbies have manholes at all. I'm pretty sure there's a manhole here, isn't there? But there's definitely one in the factory, I think. Or is there not a manhole here? I just imagine the whole thing. Let's see. Again, redundant space right here. When is the toon ever gonna go over here? We'll look around for it. Let's see. It might be closer to the door than I think it is. Like, again, in one of those redundant spaces. Maybe it's not here. Huh, I really could have sworn there was one here, but I guess not. Huh. I guess there's not a manhole here. Huh, I really thought there was a manhole in the EA office courtyard. Yeah, okay, I was just doing that. Okay, I guess there isn't one. Wow, I really thought there was. There is, maybe? Yeah, there really isn't one. What is this? What? It's like a hole in the stair. Why is there a hole in the stairs? Look at it actually acts as a real hole too. It seems like my character kind of. I don't think you can see it on the on the video, but like it looks like my tune actually seems to react to the hole a tiny bit. Like he kind of bumps up a tiny bit when he goes over it. I don't know. Very weird stuff that you don't really notice at first glance. Wow. And there's like a little incline over here. Look. Like, how many people knew this was here? Honestly, how many people knew this little texture glitch was here? The steer kind of like goes up a little bit and then down. Here, again, if you can't even tell what I'm talking about, look. This little area here, it kind of goes diagonal. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, until it just gets engulfed by the steer completely. I don't know, it's very strange, very strange. Also, and what? In this, okay, this shadow here, you see this dark plane over the ground. That is to mimic the shadow of the walls around it. It's not actually a shadow, it's literally just a dark plane to mimic a shadow. You can even see that Clyde's feet couldn't go under it. Then it fades away. There's a lot of instances in Toontown that does that, but this is a really big instance though. Wow, like look, the entire bottom of his feet all get engulfed by it. His bottom of his ankles get engulfed by it. So much stuff in like Lava headquarters and everything that like you really wouldn't notice if you're not looking for it, you know? Not even just Lava headquarters and other things too, but I think Lava headquarters has a lot of those weird things though. But I could just be saying that because we're in Lava headquarters though. Imagine the manhole is actually behind the stairs, because again, you saw that there was a hole in the stairs here, right? Get the cursor again. Hole in the stairs right here. You can actually see more of the ground. I wonder if the manhole is like underneath that, or if there just isn't a manhole at all. But maybe people look at the model and be like, oh yeah, there's the manhole, or no, there is no manhole. No manhole. Wow, I'm pretty sure the factory courtyard has one, but this is not a video for that. We're talking about Lava headquarters, so I'm gonna keep talking about Lava headquarters. Yeah. Okay, look at this. So if you can get the camera to kind of glitch, there you go. You jump like that, and you turn a little bit, look down. There isn't even ground right there. It's just the mimic the reflection mimic, the inflection imitation, I guess, of the rest of the place. Got like reflection of the stairs right there, I think. Reflection of the stairs there. Turn around this way. Yeah, look at this. So funny, huh? I'm pretty sure like the reflection isn't even 100% accurate. I'm pretty sure there are some models here and there are some textures here and there that don't reflect well, or even some objects, like parts of the wall that just aren't even there in the reflection. Yeah, the stairs, even the stairs are mimicked. You can see the bottom of the stairs, even though you shouldn't even be able to see those in the first place. You can see the elevators, that the elevators actually don't seem to have elevators in them. They're just holes in the wall. It could be because the elevator doors are considered an object, and objects don't get reflected in reflections, but still, you still can't seem to see any sort of elevator in there, but yeah, see, there's an elevator here, there's an elevator there. Good. In case you couldn't see it because of my face cam, I'll move that. So there's an elevator here, right, but there's no elevators there, and if you page up, you can actually see it better, I think. Can't see, there's no text, there's no elevator, it's literally just a hole in the wall. It's pretty weird. Yeah, it's very weird inconsistencies with that. And how many people knew this was a thing? Because again, redundant space, no one's ever going to visit it. Go right to the wall, and there's no wall, but there's yet this collision there. So, oh no, it's funny. Ooh, look at that. Taken here, okay. Oh, and look, you can also see someone over there. Come on. Oh, yeah. Anyway, as we go in there, I'm also going to do some calculations, because we have, like... I think we're, like, just barely on the threshold of being a tier 1, but if I do have a calculator... If I have a calculator, I also have a spreadsheet that tells me all this stuff. Not everyone's here, guys, hold on. A level 6 backstabber. I don't think we have time for that bottom feeder, guys. Okay. I know a big wig is 78, I think. Level 4 bottom feeder. Level 4 bottom feeder. 6 backstabber is 22. 5 double talker is 13. 4 ambulance chaser is 16. 8 ambulance chaser is 20. Did I miss 5? Did I miss 5 double talker, I think? I can't remember. I'll just say that, okay. 8. I think it might be a tier 2, if I'm not mistaken, but because tier 1 is 1 to 20, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, getting tier 1 is really hard, I guess. If this big wig wasn't a level 50, then we would be alright, but... I think the last one I did was a tier 2. I think the last one I did was a tier 2, yeah. Drop? You have... Okay, this works. Okay, I don't need my cursor. I don't know if my cursor is visible. Okay, I don't need my cursor if I'm not trying to point anything out, so. Foghorns? You soundless? No. Nope. Okay. Okay. Someone's on us, okay. It's possible I'll save this recording and maybe I can get a tier 1 going tomorrow. Maybe I'll go with both Jake and Zoyrol. You know? When I say this a lot, when I say tomorrow, I mean it'll be the same video, but for me it'll be the next day. It's kind of late and like CJ groups aren't very common right now, but like the next day during the daytime, there'll be a lot more CJ groups going on. So I'll get jury notices and whatnot. Real quick and like a lot bond invasion. Actually, there's a big wig invasion right now because the 50 big wig in our group summoned it. There's actually one that's already lasting longer than that. Alright, how about 2 foghorns and someone uses a cake on that level 12. But I can't direct it because I'm muted, so I don't like to say chatless because I can still I didn't physically choose. I didn't just there, you did that. Because I didn't physically go to my settings and use only speed chat. And because if you do that, you also can't see what other people are typing. So I'm not really chatless, I'm more of just I can't talk, so I'm muted. So I can't direct the strategy very well since I'm muted. But at least I can still see what other people are saying. Foghorns work, I think. Okay. I was gonna say I could say you first. You can do that, right? Reggie. No, can you not say that? You can't say you first as a normal phrase? Is first. Huh. I think it's definitely in speed chat somewhere, so it could just be a phrase you have to buy, but that doesn't really help for chatless tune. Okay, you go. Okay, there. Okay. They have a chat list too on their side? No, they don't. Okay, I was wondering. Sometimes when I see like them splitting up sound, sometimes I wonder if they're either someone's either chat list or they're just splitting it up because it's easier. You need 2 fogs. Have fog left? You do have fog. Do you have fog left? You don't have fog. Do you have fog? You do have fog. I don't have fog left. No, you don't need to. Okay, you don't really need to, but I guess I don't argue with it. Because Anklin still has a fog. No, Anklin has a fog, and Bubbles has a fog, and neither of them used it, so... I guess, yeah, you kind of were forced to use that opera. Nine, 10, 11. Okay. Probably... No, we would have to use 2 fogs either way. Either 1 fog, 2 trunks. Sorry. 2 fogs, 1 trunk, or 2 fogs. 2 trunks. You have 1 bubbles, please. We're gonna tank it? Okay, fine. I guess we'll tank it. Okay. I'm not gonna use a level 7 gag for a single 11. And the last cog anyway, so we could have just used that fog, but... Hold it laugh on a cog? Alright, well, Anklin's missing 1 laugh, and you're missing like 20. So. In the game, kind of trolled us. We have 1 more cog. Okay. About 12s now. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. How about you? Okay, I was gonna say you could use lure, but okay, whatever. Let's finish around the same time. Look, I'm a 50 good stunners. I'm a level 50 bigwig, and I'm not a good stunner. Although it is a tier 2, so it might be all right. Only time the CJ swipes. He used to do it during the skill round, but I think they disabled that to make it so that if a hacker goes up here or something, or a glitch goes up here, or someone using a glitch goes up here, is what I mean. You can't use that to phantom jump him. So yeah. Back when I was a greener many years ago, I actually would use the glitch to get up there and phantom jump people. I made a couple people go sad doing that. So yeah, it was a good idea for them to fix that. As you can see here, I'm all the way on the right, even though I'm not a level 50. I'm not a bigwig. I'm only a backstabber. You have a level 50 bigwig here, and I'm farther on the right than them. So depends on when your account was made. Maybe Toon? I'm pretty sure it's account. Really, it might be Toon though. Even if it was Toon, again, Jake's Toon and Clyde's Toon are both really old. Even like they were made the same day that the account was made, so it doesn't really matter honestly. Oh, we should stop. I wasn't paying attention to the time. Guys, yeah, hold. Is there... Okay. Okay, I stopped at 40 because I wasn't paying attention. But, honestly, bonus weight doesn't matter. We just need to fill all the chairs. Because there is no bonus weight in such a low tier seat. Okay, wait, yeah. These cars are gonna steal the chairs. I gotta take them back. Oh, nice. Okay. Bottom feeder. Oh, okay, double talker. Okay, we still got 11, so that's good. Even firing at 21, a colleague might still steal it at the last second. I don't know. Yeah, again, we got that gavel right there. I don't know if that's there in a tier 1. Maybe it is, but I'm not really sure. But I'll try to getting a tier 1 next on both when I multi Jake and Jedi roll. They're both the same level in Lobot, so I can kinda have them do a Lobot together. They stink? Did you mean stun? Okay, well, let's see how we can do see how fast the CJ goes with a couple of learners still. Bubble said that they were still unfamiliar with it. Maybe because they hadn't done it in a while, I'm not really sure, but no. Yeah, look how slow this is, like. Are you studying the cogs from over the scale? That doesn't... I mean, sure, I guess it's the way to do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I tried to jump there, it didn't work. And not only that, but like, we can't even get the double bonus anyway because it's the cooldown timer. The cooldown timer just ended. I don't like how my my face cam actually gets in the way of the timer, but I prefer my face cam to be on the top right. I feel like it blocks the least amount of stuff on my screen. I mean, if I put it on the top left and mirror it, that might work too. Well, and like the only thing it would really block is the speed chat. But I use that more often than I used to when I wasn't muted because I'm muted, so I need to use it. But that's sometimes why I say during the video, okay, we have this many seconds left, because I know you guys can't see it because of the face cam, so that's one of the things that's always on my mind, that you guys can't see the timer. So I'm like, okay, we have 7 seconds left right now of the boost. Now 5. You know what? We do heal them for 1. I just realized we're healing these guys for 1. I wonder if it's tier 1. No, maybe it goes up by 1 every 2 tiers, maybe. So tier 2 is 1, tier 3 is 2, tier 4 is 2, and then tier 5 is 3? Maybe? I've seen 4 before though. Hold on. Get that spreadsheet up again. So in a tier 1, your evidence is 34 to 38. This is Toontown. This was 2015, 2000 rerun, so I'm guessing it's the same. Okay, and last time we also had 34, but tier 2 is also 30 to 34. So this could either be a tier 1 or tier 2. Maybe it's the same exact thing. Maybe tier 1 and tier 2 are the same difficulty, but tier 2 gives better summons, maybe? I have no idea, to be honest. Yeah, number of cogs is 8. There's 6. Okay, there's 6 gavels in tier 2. Wait. There's actually there's 6 tiers in a CJ. I actually didn't know that. There are 6 tiers in a CJ. Okay. We have 1. Okay, we have. I'm just gonna run over there and count so you guys can see what. Okay, so we have 1 gavel here, another gavel here. It's 2, 3, 4, and 1 back there. 5. That's it. That's 5 gavels. Which is a tier 1. Okay, this is a tier 1 CJ. Okay. Must I say, this Galva right here is kind of redundant. Like, most of the time you're not going to get hit by it unless you just are really close to witness stand all the time. Even right here, honestly, this one isn't going to hit you very much. It's going. Look how slow it goes too. I've noticed this a lot. Look how slow this Galva goes up and down. Even when it slams on the ground, it just moves so slowly. What's the point of it? The one in the back. I mean, the one in the back here, you might actually get hit with quite often because if you're getting evidence, you might accidentally run into it. And the only time it ever doesn't, like right there, so that's the only time that it actually doesn't hit near the witness stand at all. Well, sometimes you wonder what's the point of it. Like, though, even the one back here, like, you're probably not going to be over there at all. Probably going to be behind the cogs when you stun them. So this is a tier 1 CJ. This means. I thought it was a tier 2. There's 5 Gavels. And the last one I did also was a tier. Did I say tier 2? The last one I did also was also a tier 1. I thought it was a tier 2 though. Okay. If I'm really focused, I can usually avoid getting hit, but when I'm talking to you guys, of course, you know, it takes away my focus a bit, but I can still actually fight the boss, of course. I just get hit more often. Like I did with the CEO. Okay, what do we get here? Name dropper cog. Okay. I can see that being a tier 2 reward, but maybe a tier 1. I don't know. Maybe it's just right at the threshold there that like the game can't really decide. I don't really know, honestly. Maybe it wasn't tier 1? It said 5 Gavels for a tier 1, so... Yeah, September 8, 2015 was when that Google made, and I'm going to assume the CJ tiers, the actual tiers of the CJ weren't touched, and the stuff within each tier weren't touched either. So, yeah. So here's the name dropper. Great. I didn't know I had a corporate raider summon too. Okay, huh. I must have done a couple max tiers before getting banned. I don't remember much of how many CJs I did in Clack, so. I do remember I used a lot of summons on him just because I thought it was funny to summon cogs in Subway headquarters, like big wigs in Subway headquarters or something, or in an invasion. One time a ranger was there, it was during a mega invasion, they were fighting cogs, and I summoned a Mr. Hollywood, and it was a name dropper invasion? No, not a name dropper, sorry, number cruncher invasion. Maybe a backstabber invasion, I can't remember, and I summoned a name dropper, and like, hey, what's a name dropper? Sorry, what's a Mr. Hollywood doing here? Or maybe it was in Subway headquarters, and it was a mega invasion. Or maybe it wasn't even during a mega invasion, they were just there, and then I summoned Mr. Hollywood, or maybe it was something else, but they're like, hey, what's this cog doing here? They don't belong here. Anyway, I'll come back. For my time, it'll be tomorrow for you guys to do the same video. This video's already getting pretty long, but, you know, CJ's... I think CJ might be my favorite boss. Really quick. You know, really quick, if you need a lot... Really quick, a lot of high-level cogs. Also very interesting because of the fact that the higher the tier, the faster it goes. More summons you get, the closer you are to filling up your cog gallery. And so, I just like CJ. I don't know why. CJ is, I think it's just because of how quick it is, really. And the high level cogs you have, you can sound your way through it all. Really quick boss. That's probably one of the reasons why I really like it. Yeah, I think CJ is my favorite boss. Like, I still like the other bosses too, but CJ, I think I just like it better than the other bosses. It doesn't mean I think CJ is so much better than the other bosses. It's just that, you know, in comparison to the other bosses, I think I prefer the CJ over them. It doesn't mean I don't like the other bosses. It's just that CJ sparks my interest more than the other ones. A little more than the other ones do. But the other bosses still, you know, I enjoy them. Just CJ I find a lot more range. I find more I guess I just find more enjoyment out of doing them because of how quick they are. You know, they're really quick and get a lot of high level cogs. You need with the task force tasks now, you need a lot of high level cogs. You need a lot of lobas. You need to fight bosses. Do a couple CJs and you're done. You know, or if you need high level cogs, maybe do a field office. Honestly, there might be more cogs in a field office than a CJ, but yeah. So I'll see you guys in a moment for you guys. I think I should also point out the CJ I did on Jake. I'm on Jake right now. That was the first time I defeated both an ambulance chaser and a spin doctor, and so now they're both unlocked in my card gallery. I defeated 2 in the last CJ, 2 ambulance chasers and spin doctors. I just think it's really funny. I haven't completed any of the card gallery yet. No, I just think that I just that's, that's funny. All right, it took a long time. Actually, so this actually isn't the next day. It's like more like 3 days later because I couldn't get together a group that was backstabber or below, because with me being 2 bottom figures that are level 2, normally the suit average has to be no lower than ambulance chaser, so no higher than ambulance chaser 8, sorry. But with me being 2 bottom figures, that increases it to backstabber 9. With everyone else being backstabber 9, me being 2 level 2 bottom figures. But most of the groups I found were just barely raised it to tier 2, or just had too many big wigs. So I just had to wait. I tried asking people on Discord if there was anyone backstabber below that wanted to join. I found like 2 people, but didn't work out. So, high suit here is this person. Can't see them right now. They are a legal. I don't know what level, but they're legal. Everyone else is bloodsucker. Then there's an ambulance chaser. This person is stuck here. Fancy is ambulance chaser, and then there's a bloodsucker, and the rest of us are bottom feeders. This is my summons. I don't know why you want to see it, but yeah, I didn't get any summons. I should be still level. Sorry, there we go. Level 2 bottom feeder. Yep. Let's try roll. Got our multi-tune thing going here. Gags. All right. I can calculate the suit average too. Once we get inside, I'll calculate the average. We're out here. Let's go, guys. When we get into the elevator, we'll do that. All right, so you're a level 9 eagle, 5 chaser. Okay, I'll figure this out. Hold on. Going, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's everyone, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. So. Quick, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Alright, so hold on. There's 2 people. Oh, should we hop out? Okay. Backstabbers? Oh, Backstabber 6. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I think that's fine. Backstabber 6, that is. There's 22. This is fast. 22. Plus 2, because my bottom fears. Ambulance Chaser 5, that is 17. Plus 17. Bloodsucker 4, that's 18. I know that's not 18, that's 8. Legal 8, was they? Yeah, I think they were legal 8. That is 32. 32, how many we're missing? 1, 2, 3. I have 6 written down right now. I have a lost count of how many there are. I could have screenshotted it, but it's fine. All I know is that, the suit average from when I looked at Toon HQ, if I had taken the highest suit that specific cog can be, and put it all in there, and then made my own suits level 2, it actually is an average of less than 10. And if the suit average is less than 20, then you get a lowest tier. And so the suit average might be a little more than 10, or at least a little more than what I calculated was 9.875. But for the most, yeah, this should definitely be below 20. I'll probably look at the footage after I'm done recording and just jot it down and then update you guys at the end of it. Alright, anyway, so Jolly Roll and I are on the same side. That makes it a lot easier for us to do things. On Corporate Clash, I would be separated. Okay, oh yeah, you're Samus. Okay, I would be separated from Clyde a lot. How about 2 Fogs? Fogs, that works. I would be separated from Clyde a lot. But we don't need. That's fine, whatever. Probably not gonna be using many anyway. When I was doing CEOs, CLOs, VP, CFO. Actually, no, that doesn't happen anymore. I forgot. Clash made it so that if you're friends with someone, you're always gonna be on the same side with them. Oh, that's funny. Did you see that the mini explosion behind us because of the TNT? I forgot the TNT appears the 0, coordinate. The tiny explosion that was there. Okay. I actually didn't know that happened. I know the TNT appears there. I didn't know the tiny explosion happened. Okay. what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah, in Clash, since Clyde and I are friends, are team friends, Clyde and Jake, we always get playing the same time. Before the update, that update happened, you know, they're always, they would get separated like 50% of the time. So it was a little more, it was a little more difficult to understand everything that was going in each of the battles, especially during my first CEO, because I had never done a CEO in Clash before at that time. The cogs go so high. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, and the cogs would go so high that I'm like, oh my god, I have to like focus on 2 different battles with such these high cogs and weird strategies. I've never seen strategies because you usually don't use foghorns in the first round of the CEO. I really had to think. It was really stressful actually, but I got used to it after like after the first like 3 or 4 CEOs. I got used to it. I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. You know. I didn't get separated from Clyde every single time either, but it was. Alright, turn down the volume on the game volume OBS a little more. I like it when the audience can hear the music sounds, but I don't want it to be too loud that you can't hear me. Okay. Yeah, this works. There. Okay. There's another group earlier today that I wasn't quick enough to join that had like 1 max big wig, and everyone else was like a bloodsucker, double talker, or bottom feeder. Most of our bottom feeders we had a couple with like 1 or 2 bloodsuckers and a double talker, and because everyone else was such a low suit, even with that level 50 big wig, the suit average was still below 20. And oh, we can do this. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure the suit average, at least in TTO coding, so TTR as well. I don't think TTR changed this, is what I'm trying to say. It rounds down. So if you have 19.5 suit average, it's not gonna round up to 20. It's gonna round down to 19. And I'm pretty sure for CJ, it's that if it's 1 to 20 is the suit average, then it's tier 1, and then 21 to something else. I can check that right now. 21 to 43 is tier 2. So if you have like a 20.5, it's rounding down to 20 and it'll be a tier 1. That's how it worked in TTO. It's possible Rewritten changed it, I just don't remember because it's been so long since I've actually had to think about that in TTR. I'm pretty sure Corporate Clash made it so it rounds up. So the suit average only relies on the actual oh wait. Of course, yeah. On the actual suit, the actual cog that you are, not the level. So Cold Color is 1, Telemarketer is 2, and then Hollywood is 8, right? So the suit average is like 6 or above, I think. Yeah, if the suit average is 6 or above, then it's a tier 3. But if it's, I'm pretty sure if it's in Corporate Clash, I think if it's oh sorry, no. If it's 6 or below, if it's like 6.25 or above, then it's tier 3, right? So if you have a decimal 6, if 6 and a decimal, it'll still be tier 3. But if it's 6 exactly, then it's gonna go down, I think. Then it's gonna be tier 2, right? I think it's tier 1 to tier 3. Sorry, average 1 to 3 is tier 1. Average 4 to 6, I guess, and also between 3 and 4, I think is also tier 2. And then anything above 6 is tier 3. So if you have a decimal 6 point something, then I don't think we can do this. We're out of fogs. Alright, let's just tank it. I don't care. Anything above 6 is tier 3. And so if you have a decimal 6 again, it's just gonna be tier 3. But yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, yeah. Before I was saying that it rounds up, so if you have like 5.25, it's gonna round up to 6 and therefore be tier 3. But no, 6 isn't tier 3. Anything above 6 is tier 3, I'm pretty sure. Because anything above 6 then rounds up to 7, and so, yeah. Pretty sure that's how it works. Wow, I've never heard that sound effect before. Wow. I didn't even know they added a sound effect to that attack because I've never heard it before. Draining Layer, wow. I knew. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So when you use Quicksand or Trapdoor, it's been a bug for a couple weeks now. When you use a Trapdoor or a Quicksand, the cog doesn't land correctly. What happens is they land at the 0-0 coordinate. Well, they appear in the air at the 0-0 coordinate, and they fly down diagonally to the spot they're supposed to be in. And if you're really close to the 0-0 coordinate, I'll do this. Then you can actually see them fly down from the 0-0 coordinate to the spot that they're supposed to be in. And so you saw that cog, that legally right there, just fly right past the battle, and you went into the spot you're supposed to be in. That also is why they faced the wrong way, because I think it's because when they landed the 0-0 coordinate, they're facing a certain direction. They're right there too. Yeah, he just flew into the battle. They turn a specific way. I actually don't know what dictates what direction they're facing, but they face a specific direction, and then they'll keep facing that direction until they get up. Weird. But if you're really far from the 0-0 coordinate, like if you're in a mint or something, he moves so quickly they're not even gonna see him into the battle. He just teleports there. It's so quick. He's just too far away. The speed has to be really quick for him to get into the battle. It looks like he teleports there, and then all of a sudden there he is laying flat on the ground, facing the wrong direction. It's really easy to see in a CEO too, like because the 0-0 coordinate is right at the door that leads to the banquet. And so if your camera is angled the right way, you can actually see the cog spawn at the door and then have it fly right into battle. It's much closer to the battles are than the battle in front of the CJ is with 0-0 coordinate here. So you can actually see him from the moment he appears in the air to the moment he lands on the ground in the battle. I didn't know that was the case until I saw that happen. I was at a CEO a couple days ago, and I saw that happen, and that made me realize, oh, I see now. The cog gets put to the 0-0 coordinate. They're facing some weird direction, and then they just fly over to where they're supposed to be. I don't know what they did to make this happen. It's all part of the weird coding of Toontown, where fix one thing and it causes something completely unrelated to also break. Okay, I mean, I guess. Wait, I'm stupid. I can't heal myself. I'm tune-upless on this tune, and Jai rolls hurt. All right, thank you. Wasn't thinking. But yeah, so it's all the weird spaghetti code of Toontown. That's usually an excuse for a lot of broken things, because if you fix one thing, something completely unrelated will somehow break because it's just this one line of coding that also happens to be related to that thing just doesn't work anymore because it's all connected to each other somehow, just with the weird coding of how Toontown works. So even if something seems unrelated in Toontown, put a tweak to it, it's gonna change something completely unrelated just because of how mixed up the coding is. He goes. Wow, I am not in that far. Wow, I'm really far back. Maybe now it depends on the suit. I was gonna say maybe it depends on the suit, but like I'm pretty sure the older your tune is, right? I said before, the older your tune is, the farther to the right you are. But all these tunes are all these tunes counts older than me, older than mine somehow? Remember when I was doing it on Old Jake, right? I was level 50 Bigwig, and I was almost every single time I would be on the far right. So maybe it actually has something to do with the suit level, but that also doesn't make any sense, because the person to the left of me is a higher suit than me. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and also Jelly Roll isn't exactly to my right either. I don't know. Maybe it's just completely random now? I never heard of them making that change before. Why is people still firing? I never heard of them made that change before, but I guess maybe they did make that change, so now it's this completely random orientation. I guess that's pretty cool, so you're not always in the same exact spot every single time. Great way to mix it up. I'm not gonna argue with it. Don't have to be on the right side every single time where it's harder to aim than the middle parts. Try focusing on getting the chairs on Jake instead of Joy Roll, because honestly, the chairs, bonus weight, there is no bonus weight in the lower tiers, so honestly, you're not gonna. Hey, okay. So you're not gonna get any bonus. So there's no benefit to you specifically having more chairs, but you still want to get more chairs in general because then you can get better. The lower the pan is, right? Last minute though, was that me? I think that was the yellow HQ officer. Okay, so I'm gonna multi-tune stun. I can't solo stun for the life of me, but if I'm controlling two tunes, I can actually do it on both of the tunes. Oh, actually, Peaches just said they can do it. Okay, that's fine too. I remember when I was on Clyde doing CJs, actually, yeah, I could actually solo stun that. Controlling both of the tunes, that is. Okay. Let's go. Let's kind of make my tunes face the pan. There you go. There. Now we're good. Just start throwing stuff at the pan. Got it? You got the stunning, Peaches? Ah, okay. You missed up. I think they missed that bloodsucker there. Yeah, so, okay, starting off as CJ, you know, I have to orientate all my tunes. But after that, usually most of the time we can just go in and out. Maybe a couple minor adjustments after that. But for the most part, well, okay, I can either solo stun with the help of someone else, or I can solo stun using both of my tunes. I can't multi-tune and have one person stun and have one person hit the pan. That's a recipe for disaster. But I can't solo stun with one tune. I can't do that. Also, yeah, we have 36 evidence that we can hold. I'm pretty sure the maximum you can hold is 38, and in tier 1 it's 34 to 38. So considering you can only have more than 31 in a tier 1, yes, this means this is a tier 1 CJ. That is proof that this is a tier 1 CJ, and not anything more than that. The other ones I could have done, actually, I looked back at the old footage. One of the other ones I did was also a tier 1, but we had 34 evidence, and so there wasn't a definitive proof without doing calculations that it was a tier 1. But this one is definitive proof, though. 36 can only be found in tier 1. So minor adjustments, but after that we can start doing pan again. Get up, let's go up closer. Now we're good. Ah, Jolly got hit. Okay. Got hit. Wasn't by the gavel, was by the evidence. I think they were throwing it at someone else, and then Jolly ran into it. Alright, let's do this. Okay, again, minor adjustments, and go. Okay. On the bright side, they're not throwing evidence at us, but I would like to have a double if you guys could do that. I mean the cogs, right? Stunning the cogs. They're not throwing evidence at us because they are stunning them consistently, but they're not stunning them enough to get us a double. Okay, sometimes they get disoriented, they get, you know, misaligned. Yeah, a minor adjustment usually every cycle, but it only takes like a second, so. For Gabbles, this would be harder, but I know roughly where to stand, but I want to avoid getting hit, so. Alright, here. I have a better idea. Okay. I really want to try solo stunning, like, solo stunning with multi-tune solo stunning, but I don't know. They seem committed to it, so I guess I'll just leave them to that. I mean, we're gonna win either way. It'll go faster if they could get that, but we'll win either way. he found me in contact of core. I thought one of us got hit. Did one of us get hit? Oh, no, now one of us got hit. Okay. Ow. Okay. Sorry. So I don't know what happened there. I got confused. Okay. Can I try, guys? I want to try. Okay, whatever. I mean, I feel confident in my ability to do it. I've done it. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I've been able to do it before, so I trust my ability to be able to still be able to do it. Are they really gonna stay committed to it? If they are, then okay. But honestly, there's not much I can really say to make them not do it, or yeah, because okay. Stand in my way. Okay. I can use the speech to say I'll stun the cogs, but honestly, they seem committed to it. I have an idea. Sometimes if I see that they're struggling, I might just go and hit a cog them, and okay. And it actually works sometimes. Yeah, it actually works. It actually gets us the double. I'm gonna get evidence. Okay. I have one left, but it's fine. Whoa, am I inside the witness stand? Okay, I am. Wow. Incommitted. Honestly, I really feel like I want to just like go over there and just quickly solo stun my own, but we're almost done. Alright, whatever. Actually, let me clarify. I can only solo stun multi-tune if they're in a line. I can't do any of the extra ones that are on the other sides of the pan. I can't do that. I need someone else to help me with that if I'm to do that with tuning. And honestly, since that would take 3 people, I might as well just ask someone who knows how to solo stun to solo stun for me. I also once got insulted by someone for being level 50 bigwig and not being able to solo stun. Saying that I've done so many CJs that it's possible for me to not know at this point. But no, I never had the chance to solo stun because other people do it anyway. I don't need to. I have had no reason to learn because other people do it already. So. Okay, I like how I'm the multi-tuner and I'm the only one, and I've been hit the least amount of times. I'm multi-tuning. I'm controlling 2 tunes at once, and I got hit the least amount of times in this boss. Hold on. Sorry. Failure roll is not facing the right way. Okay. Come on, guys. Got this. Alright. I know, we're almost done. Look, it's almost at the. There we go. Alright, that was pretty cool. Alright, yeah. Easy. Well, a little long, but it was easy. You know, nothing that we have to worry about dodging, you know. Really felt like I'd want to flex on those guys, but it's, you know, taking the 2 sides and just spamming delete as I go across and stunning 4 cogs per tune and just getting them all there and moving on. I don't even know if they knew I was multi-tuning. I think they might have just thought we were 2 different people and who just collectively decided to take over the stunning and show off. Alright, let's see what kind of summon we got. Penny Pincher, Cog Summon. Okay, cool. Looking at something. Yeah, so I think I wonder if like if we all of us were bottom feeders, I wonder if that would have given us a higher chance of getting a tier 1 cog, because we were on the higher side of we were above 10 on the suit average, as I explained before. We were above 10 on the suit average, but below 20, so it was still tier 1. But we were above 10, so we were on the upper side of tier 1 CJ. So would that have given us like a flunky, short change, cold color, or bottom feeder summon if all of us were bottom feeders or something? Or is it just completely random at that point? Once the difficulty of the CJ has been decided, then it doesn't matter anymore, I guess. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I guess I could turn this in. I can get Transparent. Ooh. Transparent, I think, is my favorite. I want to say it's my... I only use 9 gags, really? We only use 9 gags. 9 jelly beans. Wow. Okay. 1 gag per round. Okay. Yeah, at least 1 gags I've ever used in a month. No, I've never used less than that. I think 9 is not the average for CJ. This is really weird. I don't know. I was expecting to use that little. Anyway. What was I saying? But yeah, I think Transparency might be my favorite effect for a toon like this. When it comes to Jelly Roll, you know, he's as tall as he can possibly be, so I would prefer to take Big Head or Big Toon, because his sombrero would also just make it much. His sombrero is also pretty big, so it would just make everything much bigger. And Big Head with the tall toon already, again, that's way big. Or the Big Toon with again a toon that's already tall would actually make you as tall as a tier 8 cog. You know, give him the Big Toon effect. That makes him as tall as a tier 8 cog, and you can actually fight like Mr. Hollywood's being the same exact height as them. It's kind of funny, actually. And the Big Head is also really funny with the sombrero. And if you have a cog suit, and before the patch came in that made it so that the heads are normal size in cog suits, the head is massive with Big Toon effects. But with a toon like Jake, I think Transparency, maybe Invisibility, is probably my favorite. Let's turn that in. I'm transparent now for 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. Yay. Cool, look at that. I'm see-through, pretty cool. It took a long time, a really, really long time to find Transparency. Find the Transparency cheesy effect with having to defeat cogs. Whenever I found the Transparency effect, it was to defeat a bunch of cog buildings. Like, I'm not going to do cog buildings, I'm going to do bosses, not cog buildings. Cog buildings have no use for me. I have no use for cog buildings. So I had to look around for a lot of different shopkeepers. I looked at all of the HQs, didn't find anything, so I looked at all the shopkeepers. I eventually finally found one at a shopkeeper that was to defeat 120 cogs. I think it was 120. I think it was 120, yeah, and I got this task later. That says through Transparency. I'm like, yes, thank you. Same exact thing with the defeat 10 5-story buildings for DDL Part 4. Took a really long time to farm for that task in all 4 slots. When I finally got it, I was like, thank you. You can finally move on, just do that task, and much easier than having to do a bunch of this 1,000 cogs or 120 tier 8 or something. Man. Anyway, I think I am in need of some jelly beans, actually. So I suppose I could get a task to defeat cogs for jelly beans. Oh yeah, another option would have been to defeat a bunch of supervisors for Transparency. Again, not a very good deal. I don't plan on doing mints for a long time, so that's not gonna help me. Okay. How about that? Okay, we have a clothing ticket. Honestly, you can just get clothes from the shop with jelly beans, but yeah, I just took it because I can. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so I'm going to very quickly look at the footage that I was at before and calculate the suit average for that specific CJ. So give me a moment. Alright, I got it. So if you add up all the suit levels, which was, I was looking back at the footage, it was 4, 8, 2, 2, 3, 17, 22, 33, which was here. And go back to the footage. Suits were level 9 Eagle, level 4 Bloodsucker, level 4 Bottom Feeder, level 3 Bottom Feeder, 2 level 2 Bottom Feeders, level 6 Backstabber, and level 5 Ambulance Chaser. And converting all of those is to actual tier numbers or suit numbers, not in the same order, would be 4, 8, 2, 2, 3, 17, 22, 33, 33 being the level 9 legal eagle. That all adds up to 91, and you divide that by 8, you have 11.375, which is less than 20. Again, on the higher side, above 10, so I guess I could have dictated that we get a tier 2 summon instead of a tier 1 summon, or it could have just been random. Don't know if all of us being bottom feeders would have changed this outcome at all. I mean, it's all RNG, so I guess it could have changed it because it rolled something new to it being a different CJ overall. But I'm not sure if the suits at that point would have an influence on it if the tier of the CJ has already been determined. Yeah. So there's that. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. Yes, I do plan on doing a lot more CJs now. What I want to do next is spam CJs until I get a bottom feeder cog summon. So, let me do capture cursor. As you can see here, I don't have any bottom feeders yet. I'm gonna wait till I get a bottom feeder cog summon, and then I'm going to see what happens. I already know the answer, because I did it on another server before, but I kind of want to save it for TTR in case it's a different outcome for whatever reason. And since bottom feeder is a low cog, I just have to do CJ after CJ, and it shouldn't take me too long to get a bottom feeder. I don't have to worry about, you know, Rubber Baron summon or something. If I want Rubber Baron, I can just do a max tier CJ real quick, and it'll probably be a lot more likely to get one of those. But I could just do a random group on Toon HQ, a couple of those. Eventually, it'll probably give me a bottom feeder summon, and yeah. And Joy Roll does have bottom feeders unlocked, so if it gives him a bottom feeder, but it doesn't give it to Jay because it tells you which ones you got at the end of the CJ, then it also tells us there. Then also tell us there that if you don't have a cog unlocked, then you just can't get the summons for it, you know. But we'll find out. We'll find out whenever that happens, and I'm excited to see that. But anyway, thank you for watching this CJ adventure. I talked a lot about Lava Headquarters and the CJ and my multi-tune abilities, suit average and stuff. So yeah, I think that was pretty fun. I haven't done CJ in a long time. Beginning of for the beginning of the video, so yeah, so I'll see you probably chronologically. I think that'll be the next video I make. I've already have another video that I had recorded for a while. I just haven't never uploaded it, but I think chronologically next video I make will be that bottom feeder one. But who knows, maybe another video will spark my interest before then, who knows. But we'll see you whatever. Thank you, goodbye. You know, now that I think about it, I think that if the suit average was below 10, then we actually would have had 38 evidence. For every time we go to the witness stand. That would require a suit average of Bloodsucker level 6 or below. And good luck getting that. Good luck getting a group like that. I wonder what the weight the evidence would be. I wonder if the weight is the same with suit average of 10 and suit average of 20. Either way, good luck getting a group like that. Seriously. Especially for a higher tune. Like if you're like a big wig, would need like everyone else to be a bottom feeder for that to work. Even then, like maybe it still might not be enough. But yeah, so if you're a max tune, I think if you're a max tune, I think at that point it's a lost cause. Like if everyone is a level 1 bottom feeder, so let's do 7 plus 50. And then divide that by 8. Okay, actually, that's okay. That's less than 10. Fine, I was wrong. But still, if you're a level 50 big wig, you're probably not going to encounter this unless you're on any tune. So I mean, but you're gonna need to find a lot of low tunes to get 38 evidence. That's the reason we got 36 is because we had more than 10 but less than 20 suit average. Yeah, wow. But yeah, so I guess that would answer that question of what exactly is the difference if you have less than 10. So I guess the summon might be different too, but I could be wrong about that part. But I think the evidence seems about accurate though.